Barbara.
Hi, Liz.
I want to talk a little bit about our upcoming book, What Was I Thinking?
You know, we need pieces for that. We need people to submit pieces.
Yes, I know. And I'm hoping that if we confess our stories, they will feel like confessing their stories.
All right, Liz, you tell yours first.
Okay, I'll show you mine first. The moment I realized that my relationship was over was when my ex-boyfriend's therapist called me up and told me to run as fast as I can away from this guy.
Isn't that illegal?
I think that it may very well be illegal, but...
And did you, in fact, run away?
No, I didn't really run that fast. I was confused for a long period of time. I was confused because I thought I loved him.
But when his therapist called and told you to run as fast as you can?
Well, you still have to reconcile all that. Or maybe I'm stupid, I don't know.
How old were you?
30, so I had no excuse.
So how long were you together?
We were together not that long, maybe about 4 or 5 months. But I refer to him now as the Antichrist.
Was he that bad?
That bad. How did I not see that?
That's not bad. 4 to 5 months is not bad. Mine was a one-night stand that lasted 3.5 years.
Oh, yeah, I know
It should have been a one-night stand that lasted 3.5 years. And then it took us another 2 years torturing each other, breaking up. We would, just keep returning like the swallows.
I like the stories that we get in about pieces of clothing. That all of a sudden they start to notice the details on pieces of clothing. How could I go out with someone that would wear Fair Isle sweaters and things like that?
Right, or the words, their vocabulary.
The vocabulary, or correcting their misspellings in letters, in love letters and things like that.
Or their laugh. Something that just so tickled them in the beginning, and then you grew to, it was like nails on a blackboard.
Well, that's the thing. Sometimes those charming things turn on you.
Oh, beware of the charm.
How about the woman that you met at a cocktail party?
She and her husband, now ex-husband, were driving, and she turned on the radio, and he, without even thinking, just reached over and turned it off. And in her mind, he wasn't just turning the radio off, he was turning her off.
I think a lot of times men send signals to women, and women don't get it until there is a moment that they do get it.
And that moment where self-esteem and logic take over that need to be loved or in a relationship. Oh, what about that woman who told us about her boyfriend who was a schizophrenic?
What was it called? What Were They Thinking?
That's right.
What were they thinking? The story of this young girl who went out with this guy who was schizophrenic and just heard voices. And the voices were not the things that she was saying. He heard different voices, different meanings, completely different. Not like a misheard word that could be funny, but entirely different sentences. And she was in a restaurant one day and she asked him something very innocuous. I don't actually remember what it was, but it could have very well been, what did you hear what the specials are? And he stormed out of the restaurant. And when she finally caught up with him, he said, I can't believe you just said you'd been having an affair for the last 3 months.
And that's the other thing. People don't have to write essays. They can write poetry. They can write whatever form.
I want a song. Can somebody write a song for us?
Oh, what a great idea.
Yes, very good idea.
Excellent.
All right.
Can I have another drink?
Yes.